now they will kiss.
Finn, I know it's almost 10 PM, but you know.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, they could.
You never know. Yike will take the Raptors, pushing him away, but Paris has rotated up here. Yeah. Busio is very strong in this fight.
It does impact back. Smite comes out. It's Yike that gets the Razor Beak. Oh, good Zen played away from Busio. Yike is low. Sonic Wave resonating strike follow up from LEC, but he doesn't land the Tempest Cripple. Then he has to dash away. Flash shield of Daybreak. Yehu gets the kill with the Crystallize. He has no egg. And because of that, he has to flash away. And now Busio needs some help to survive this. A flash frost from Yehu into the frostbite. Not enough to freeze out Paris.
But it's a bold play by KC. They wanted that fight. They went super deep for it. But this is the strong thing about Camille. Her range of engage. Also, Poby was right there. They were walking into his area. Let's rewatch this. So Busio is here first. And it feels like this is what you really want to for KC. You have the LYON now, which is super strong in these skirmishes. But look at Poby, he's completely untouched. Flashes forward onto Yike. And I mean, they're just overcommitting to killing Village. They sent everything in there. Yehu has to flash out for that kill. Busio ends up going down. And it's just overzealous.
Oh, Zenith played onto Poby again. He's got no flash shield. A Daybreak downsides makes shove, knocks back Busio with the orders from Yehu and up. Paris now exhausted as Yehu steals away the double buffs.
Yeah. So if Paris goes to a play and the Leona is there, she's blocking it.
Okay. But if the Leona isn't there,
yeah,
then the mouse gets to do whatever they want.
The mouse has eluded the cat.
Oh,
and
they made a Mickey
yeah.
of the Camille in that, of the Leona in that situation, haven't they?
Made a Mickey?
Yeah.
What's that?
A Michael.
A Michael.
It's, if you take the Mickey out of me, it's like you're mocking me, right? So it's haha, you've been made a Mickey of. Yeah. Anyway, there's another fight. Flash Frost coming out. As Relech is caught with the frostbite as well. Good impale, and hits back Paris. Relech dives back in with a kickback, and the spawns are exchanged. Now Relech needs to get out because Yehu's on the chase. Glacial Storm crystallize, and Yike trying to get in range will be close enough for the auto. It's a double from Skana, and in a cat and mouse game, the Scorpion always wins.
Yeah, and Busio just made a Mickey out of Paris right there. You see, this is exactly what we're talking about.
There we go.
Paris was there going for the play, but as long as Busio is there to deny it, this is what Leona wants to do.
Sam's just satcheled on the
dead. No, okay, he has to flash. That's execution here.
He can, public execution, they dodge it, but the hook shot wall dive doesn't hit. And now Busio's on the chase. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Kalis getting caught out with that Weaver's Wall, tries to walk it out. The seismic shove doesn't connect, and nor does the threaded body.
Kalis is insane for holding flash there. It's insane he held flash throughout that segment. That's crazy by Kalis. The confidence to just walk it off. As Paris, yeah, that play didn't really work out. The moment that Leona shows up, it's made a Michael out of you. Once again, so many Michaels made this game.
I mean, the problem for Na'Vi with this Camille pick is that KC, they just always win in Paris.
Yeah.
Right? We were on the road trip last week. They managed to win all 3 series there. They've yet to lose at one of their home road shows.
Which is an insane stat, by the way.
They did lose EWC, but that wasn't one of their home road shows. And now, Paris on the Camille. He's struggling into KC, because KC always win in Paris.
You're doing, Medic. I see what
you
you're
didn't
doing.
get it the first time, so I had to repeat the joke.
Thank you for repeating it.
Busio
it's been a long
back
day.
With the Dread return. Mainta looking for the trade here into the Leona. Shield of Daybreak there for the Sun. The Cultivation of War stacking up on Mainta, but Yike is now on the flank. Mainta's trying to trade into Kana. Kalis walks through the tower range. There's the Impale. They'll pull back. This is Hen. Locked against the wall. He will respawn. Relech on his way across. Has the Dragon's Rage. Grim Deliverance. Flash away from Kalis. Mainta flashes for him on the chase. Kana chasing in as well as Paris lands the stun. Mainta falling low. He'll go down, as will Kalis. And now KC TPing in assistance. Bird is the word for Yehu as he flies in from the fountain and makes sure that Paris and Relech can't go any deeper.
Yeah, I thought Casey was trying to kind of CC lock him so he couldn't reapply his passive, waiting for it to run out, but he did end up getting the respawn there. Really showing how annoying it can be to kill as a Hen when you have a lot of melee champions. Like, look, you have a Ambessa, you have a Skarner, a Leona. It's very easy for him to stack his. I think they thought they had Mainter, really overestimating how strong they actually were. That's the same Medic, just a great punish by Navi, and just leaving Samdi alone there in the bot lane was a huge mistake. As now, Paris, the cat and mouse, looking at each other. Who will Michael who?
That is the question. Who will Michael who? Well, Paris jumps onto Yike. Hexagol made him down as well as Yike tries to get on the right side of the wall. Lands the double impale, but he is low, and Samdi can just take him out Another kill over to the Ziggs. This time
to Yaikel.
The Yaikel?
They got Michael.
Oh.
Yaikel. This is your fault, Medic.
No,
I've been casting it with you all day. If I make a bad pun, it's because of you. Okay, we're going in here.
Are perfect. The Weavers wall coming out from Pobies. They look for Kalista.
Kick into the
seismic shove. What? Beautiful from Relech.
That was nice.
Beautiful from Navi. They're now 2K ahead.
I mean, I'm gonna hold my horses for 1 second because Navi was in this position last game as well.
That is true.
Have they learned from their mistakes? Can they now easily get this third dragon? It's 3 minutes and 45 seconds. What is relevant right now? Samdi is massive.
To do too much damage to this mid lane tower. It's at about 2 plates as Poby looks for Kana. Could be a 2v1 with Relech coming in from the side. Kana still has the flash, has the public execution, smite out. Relech trying to get the chase down. There's the public execution, turning it back onto the Lee Sin. Seismic shove for the knockback. Mega Inferno Bomb coming in as well. And in the end, Kana falls. Great play from Navi. Capitalize on that weakness, but a good long-range ultimate here. In the end, Kalista couldn't lock Paris up for long enough. Busio, though, looking to lock up Mainta. Mainta needs to stack that passive up as quickly as possible. Exhaust dodges the Zenith Blade. So Deliverance goes in to try and dodge away on that stun. Yehu and Busio running. The Dread return pulls back the Leona, and Relech is here to try and make this mouse feel some pain. Weaver's wall across. No escape for Busio. The Protoplasm harness will heal him up, but all that does is delay the inevitable. Navi with their 8th kill of the game.
Poby saw Yehu's wall and he said, my wall is bigger. And shuts down that play from Busio. I was a bit surprised that Mainta went in with a Grim Deliverance, but just baited him in. Hits that W.
Dodging the solar flare there as well, so he wasn't stunned.
Yeah, absolutely. Buffering it. Now Yike wants to try to find a smite back
just
here.
walks in. It does impact. Knocked back onto Relech, who jumps out of the back of the pit. The Impel coming down as well. This Mega Inferno Bomb. Relech able to get the Riptail. Mainta falling low as Kana forces him to flash out of the back of the pit. Kana flashing in. Yehu there for the follow-up. Dash away with the safeguard out of Relech, who might just have to try and execute. Busio's going to try and stop him from doing it. Relech will die. Shutdown goes over to the Skana. Yehu chasing Poby alongside Kana. Another shutdown to KC.
Navi once again biting off a little too much more than they can chew on this Herald fight. So we're gonna rewatch it in just a bit, but Kana is so strong on this Ambessa. 1.2k gold up now, and he's dictating these fights. Look, Yike wants to walk up here and go for the smite with 50, and Yehu just puts out so much pressure with the Glacial Storm. Relech jumps out, but then goes back in to smite the Herald, but now you've flashed into the pit, and Kana is completely untouched. Sees the angle here, follows with the flash. And now they're just running them down. I think maybe you had to play for the fight. It was once again a Navi that was very split. Do we finish the Herald? Do we play for the fight? There wasn't a clear call being made.
And the problem for Navi is it means they are late to this Drake. KC have started up, but now Navi have control over the river. Yike does have flash. Dragon's Rage available as well, and Yike gets the smite. Navi needed to keep him at bay. Dragon's Rage back onto Kana as they look for the chase here. Kana getting slowed by that Tempest. Cripple Seismic Shove knocks him back as well. Yike looks at the flank position. No impale for him, but Kana's already dead. Now Yike has to flash away. Mega Inferno Bomb not going to connect. A deadly flourish from Kalista does a lock Paris up for a second.
Kana gets caught there in the end, but really good smite from Yike. We know how clutch he is with the smites. He always manages to find them at the perfect moment in these 50-50 objective fights. And Navi, you don't want to do the same thing as last game. You had a firm grasp of the game, and you're slowly but surely giving away more and more to KC, and at one point it's going to overflow and you can't contain it anymore.
Yeah, because the important thing is not the gold or the kills in this moment. It's the fact they give up the third Drake, because that just delays the game for 10 minutes, and we've seen from game 1 and from KC in the past that the more time you give them, the more likely they are to be able to pull something out of the hat. This time, it's the Scorpion that's splattered down by Navi. They do go 3k ahead with the Ripto charge into mid as well. They're able to take that tower. They are still available for Navi. If they fight for this dragon, the ultimate advantage goes for to Navi, but the summoner spells are in favor of KC. Busio's Solar Flare about to come off cooldown though, so he does have more tool in that arsenal. Yike jumps on. Mexico made him coming down. Yike forced away and just dies to Sandy. Yeah, who has to flash the seismic shove as well. And that's all done for that fight. Navi will take their third Drake and go to Ocean Soul Point.
I mean, he's walking into the enemy jungle while Kana is on the midway.
Yeah.
It's just very desynced from KC.
This has been a really bad series overall for Yike.
Yeah, it hasn't been
It's really struggled.
Hasn't been a great series so far. And what we saw game 1 from NAVI, that was just this desync in teamfights. We're kind of seeing this game from KC. Yike wants to go for bot side and secure this tri-bush here that we're seeing right here. But in the end, Kana is just pushing mid. He has TP, sure, but he's not there with the team. And he's just walking in by himself against the 6 Camille that just locks him down.
Manta caught out. Public execution coming down as well. The LEC is in the area, but I think he's given up the ghost on his top laner.
Nice
Yehu now on a rampage, 4-0-4.
Yeah, very important for Yehu and Kana. And it was as we highlighted, the solo laners for KC are the people that need to step up this game and kind of carry it for them. Yehu now 4-0-4 is found. And Kana on.
Puts another one just outside of the pit to spot KC if they do begin to walk in, but the vision control still there for Carmine Corp. Now we're down to 90 seconds on the Drake. Expect to see resets happening at the 40-second mark. Public execution on Phoebe. Phoebe caught out a little bit. Relech is here to try and save his mid as the seismic shove doesn't connect. Dragon's Rage kick will get Kana under tower range, and now somebody's coming across as well. And Kana has bitten off a little bit more than he can chew. And Navi are very willing to make him choke on it.
They build up way too much there from him. Really, really greedy by Kana. Feels the pressure, I think, to make a side lane play. Ends up getting punished by Navi, and there's no real cross map here for KC. Kana made a complete solo play and just got punished. So what do you do here? It's very important you don't die right now. You cannot stagger your death timers or the game is just impossible to play.
Flank position as well. Kalist having to deal with that for now.
Good poke.
Deadlift Flourish. Good poke on Manta. Takes him down to half HP. The Drake gets 5k. Somebody trying to land some poke of his own, and Busio falls to half himself.
He's in an awkward position here. He cannot really get out of there.
Land. Gets the stun, solo play onto Relech as well. Kalist begins to open up with the Curticle. Meanwhile on the backline, Pope flashes away from the Impale. Paris puts Yehu in the Hexagon Maiden. Kana trying to chase Samdi out, flashes out from that Mega Inferno Bomb. Relech still sitting in the back of the pit, and Yehu is going to try and chase him down. Relech looked for the Sonic Wave, but couldn't land it. The shutdown goes to Kalist, and the Drake will go to KC. They'll try and chase Paris out of it as well. He's forced to hook shot wall dive to safety. That's the jungler down. KC might just turn their eyes straight towards the Baron.
Navi just took a straight up 4v5. Made the recall there after getting chunked on mid. And Navi did not mind at all taking that fight 4v5, getting punished.
They should have minded.
They should have left. If Mater is leaving, you are not taking that fight.
Manta now trying to get into the Baron fight. As somebody tries to join as well.
But you don't have a jungler. What is your end game here? You cannot walk through the NAVI to contest this.
Kill them all, I guess.
Okay, that is an end game, yeah. Mater.
It looks for the Dread of Return, still doesn't get it. It did fall down to 4 HP.
That was close.
But then Jin took it, obviously, as is his right. And Samdi caught out now by Yehu. Mega Inferno down as well. Samdi has no mana. Why are you here with no mana? What?
And that is your...
Yehu has egg. Paris is going to hookshot wall dive away, and we'll get the passive out of the inhibitor. Like, there is something with Navi, when it gets to like 25 minutes onwards, they just make some mistakes that you should not be making.
It's not just mistakes, they're making solo plays. They are not playing together. Mainter takes a massive chunky from Kalist, or just a 50%, it's not a massive one. But he recalls, and I don't know
TP.
I don't know if he forgot he had no TP, but he can't get in here again. Busio looks caught, but he sends everything onto Relech, and now Relech has no choice. Is he gonna stay in the pit and give over the dragon, or is he gonna try to hold his ground and go for the 50-50 steal? He goes for the former one and just gets absolutely marked.
Oh, great dodge with public execution there from Kana from the seismic shove. Mainta's still going to be able to chase him down for now. Gets the knock up. Kana trying to dash out, still taken out while KC look for Paris. Busio gets in range for the Shield of Daybreak. Fourth shot.
We're just getting caught everywhere this game.
Paris. And now the mid lane, the wave is getting pushed in. Poby's on his way back. Samdi has the Mega Inferno Bomb. He'll try and clear out bot side. But a couple of the minions avoid it, which means Yehu can...
If KC has control of the area, who's face checking?
Yeah, I mean, you're face checking into a wall, a glacial storm. It's so impossible.
Zahen?
Yeah.
Who's face checking this Leona? Paris? Yeah, I mean...
Chuck the mouse in. While the cat gobbles it up, we can try and get the fight.
Throw the mouse in, pray. Classic.
A minute before it comes up. Relech looking for a flank position himself. Will be spotted on vision as he walks around the corner. Paris is face checking. There's a sort of fire. Dodges it with the Hex coordinator. Busio going in. Meinta exhausted as well as Yehu looks for the flank. Grim Deliverance coming out from Meinta. He's locked up and stunned into the wall, and Busio heals up with that Protoplasm harness. Meanwhile, a Crystallize on Sunday means that Yehu gets to open up with the Frostbite, but Yehu has to use the stopwatch to avoid the threaded body. Curtains open. Kliss trying to close this game up, and he finds the snipe on Sunday. Poby follows suit into an early grave as Kana takes him out, and now Navi only have 2 left, and KC have all 5 members to chase them down. Yeah, he's going to get the stun onto Paris. Roulette trying to get back to his fountain. The Impale goes wide. Busio trying to get across the wall with a Hex Flash. Paris also escaping with the hookshot wall dive, but KC, their intentions are not for the kills, they're for inhibitors instead.
I mean, the mouse got sent in, and LYON went on the mouse and created this absolutely winning fight for KC. They just have more items. They're 1.1k gold ahead only, but it feels like it's way more. They just look like
they're just going to win the game. They're just going to win the game. Mainta's up in 6 seconds. Paris is there trying to defend, but he's locked in his own fountain as KC once again from the jaws of defeat grasp victory here against Navi. And Navi will be kicking themselves. Both games were in their hands, and KC just ripped them right out.
And there's something so cinematic about Yehu locking them in their own base with a massive blue wall as they cannot escape the glacial storm and just dying in their own fountain. Fantastic game. Not really gameplay-wise, but it was very entertaining.
It was fun.
KC's team fighting is beautiful, though.
That is
Their
true.
ability to come back into every single game, no matter how bad it is, it's giving old G2 a little bit.
Yeah, it is. That it is. You can vote for one of those KC players in your player of the game votes. It's Kana, Yehu, and Kalist as your options. Yeah, I think Yehu probably had the best series overall of those 3. It was a weird series, man.
It's a weird game for Navi because they seem so synchronized in the early game.
Minutes are really good.
In the early game, they seem so devoted to the cause of just getting read edge ahead. But the moment 20 minutes hit, it's like